Good morning, my crafty companions. Let's have a little update from the haberdashery. So, we've been out for a nice walk along the beach this morning and done a bit of yoga. It was quite chilly on the beach. The wind was quite strong coming in off the North Sea, but it was nice and I was glad to have a bit of fresh air and exercise. So after I'd done that, I went into town because today's Tuesday and anyone over 60 gets a 10% discount at Iceland supermarket. So I went in there and I bought a few bits and treated myself to some nice biscuits because obviously I need crafting fuel. So look what I got. Can you remember those? Pink Panther wafers. And the other thing I got, how posh is this? They are hobnob biscuits, but they've got chocolate cream inside. So we're feeling right posh here today. And of course, we have a very nice coffee. So there we go. Anyway, what else have we been doing? Well, those who know me have realised that I've got a birthday this month. And people who know me really well also know that I like to have my presents spaced out a bit. So what do you think I got as a special present from my darling husband? So you should be able to hear what the present was. And if you're sharp-eyed, what's that there? There we go. That is my lovely birthday present from my husband. So thank you very much. I'm jolly pleased with that. That will help my YouTube journey no end. So besides these, the little getting used to a new little gadget, I've also gone back to knitting some dishcloths because I sold all the others. So we're just doing plain ones today. And I thought I'd show you some little tips and tricks. So this was one I showed the other day on the jumper I'm knitting. But so with this being a cotton yarn, I use wooden knitting needles because I find that they just work better. Anyway, so I'm doing the dishcloth on 4.5 needles, but that needle there is a 5.5mm, and I use that for casting on, and I shall use the same needle for casting off. And what that does is, so that's the cast on edge, and that is the cast off edge. And what that does is it makes the cast on edge and cast off edge as stretchy as the body of the knitting. So that's the little tip for today. Anyway, I hope the sound is better now that I've got this posh little thing. So I'm jolly pleased with it. It's nice and easy to use. It's got like a magnetic thing going on. So then you've got your charging bit there. So there's 2 microphones with this little kit. So there's one there, one for a friend, and then you can't see it on my iPad that I'm using, that there's a little transmitter plugged in. So thank you, Peter Perfect. Love my new present. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my coffee and these Pink Panther wafers. ages since I've had those. They were my absolute favourites when I was a little girl. Anyway, hope you have a lovely crafty day. I'm going to carry on with my tidying. I don't know if you can see behind me, I've tidied up this particular knitting yarn shelf. So hope you have a lovely day, and bye bye from Marina at the Haberdashery.